guys, what's going on? It's Friday night, we're at the track. Well, we've been here since 5:30 and it's now 7:49. I screwed up big time. So we got the car here, I warmed it up, we went to go pull the plugs out to put fresh plugs in. That way we can do some timing readings. And your boy got gung-ho happy with an electric ratchet. So needless to say, we just had the header off. We got the car up in the air. We pulled the header off. We had to basically shove another spark plug in it. I'm not even gonna say we fixed it because we didn't. Shoved the plug in it. It's seated. It's all the way in there. Hopefully it stays in there. We just won't pull that plug out tonight. So I'm about to change into my racing suit and push the car to the starting line with the smart car. So hopefully the rest of the night goes a little bit smoother.
I think it's 0217.
Huh?
I think it's 0217.
0217?
It was a right lane solo.
Right lane solo.
I got 0127.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
138, 60, and 121. Let's go pick up Matt, man.
I went 967.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The chute didn't deploy. What the fuck? Great, like, high five. Holy shit. Yo, what the fuck off the trailer? 909 at 145. And I'm pretty sure I lifted because I heard some weird shit. So I want to show this on camera, but I tried to pull the chute and the cable didn't come out.
The housing got hung up on the
So that's kind of sketch.
cord.
Addy, high five. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, that made it worth it on its own. All right, guys. Well, I'm shaking. Let's go take it back.
That's kind of... That's what the problem was right there. Somebody forgot to put fuel cap on.
Yep.
Good eye, Eddie. It's right here. Yo. Your fuel cap's right here.
Está pegado.
What's going on tonight, Eddie?
This is a NASCAR track.
NASCAR track. Everybody's trying to turn instead of go straight. Road course. He just had a Danny oh shit moment. Halloween, full moon. Full moon. All kind of craziness happening. I don't.
That's what makes me so mad about that. We can't say Mustang stuff.
Full moon.
I know.
Don't worry about setting it off.
Alright guys, well, Grayling was recording the best he could. Right before I made a pass, there was an RX-7 that caught on fire. There was a Supra that spun during the burnout and almost hit the wall. And I felt weird, but I made the pass afterwards. Well, the last pass, the car went a 906 at 151. And it got squirrely on the big end. I went to go pull the chute. Chute didn't deploy. I slam on the brakes and I hit the wall. So here we go. Car tapped the corner and we just lifted this up, but this entire tire has nothing but sideways chafing, so you know the car was sliding sideways for a bit. Fortunately, the damage doesn't look that bad. For some odd reason, this fender, I'll replace this fender. Obviously, I need a bumper. I hope we can polish this out. Is it brand new? But the bumper is definitely no bueno. And then it did shove everything else over. So I definitely have to get everything else looked at. Looking at it from the bottom, you can see that the inner frame, it's not the frame that's bent, it's the outside skin. Which, funny enough, I don't even have on this side because I had the tranny cooler down there. So fortunately it happened on this side because there was no fluids. I drove the car back to the pits. I'm okay. But I have to admit, sliding sideways at 151 or 155, however fast I was going, that shit's sketchy. So I have photos of how the parachute was, and I promise you that's gonna get fixed. So unfortunately, the winter rebuild, it looks like it's gonna start sooner than I expected. Shit happens. So shit happens. I mean, it is what it is. I'm safe, the car runs. So I guess we pulling the car apart soon for winter upgrades. Unfortunately, that's it for the car this year. All right, so it's now the next day. I'm still extremely bummed. I realized I didn't really film any sort of an outro. We were at the track. I was just trying to pack up, go home. I was absolutely done for the day. So I had the car sitting in front of me right now. As you can see from the front, the bumper is completely shifted over that way because the intercooler was built to be centered. You know, you can definitely tell upper part of the bumper, upper part of the bumper is done. This whole area got smacked. So I think what had happened is it hit this way. So you can see the sheet metal right in there. It's all folded over. Barely just nicked my damn headlight, which sucks, but I'm gonna see if I can get a new one. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Let's see if we can crawl around, look at from the inside. So yeah, you can see right there, it's kind of all buckled in, but it doesn't seem like anything touched the frame rail, fortunately. You can tell the horns got hit, but I mean, honestly, as far as a structural sound point, the car's fine. I got lucky. So I'm gonna go over a video. I'm gonna try to take apart the car, figure out exactly what I need to replace, figure out what needs to be done. One thing is for certain is I am taking the 6-piston calipers off the front of the car. Honestly, I had no business having brakes that big on the front anyway. So preferably I'm gonna see if I can find somebody that's got Willwood Dynapro 4-piston, and I'll just straight trade them at this point. I just got too much brake on the front, not enough tire, versus the back, it's got little brakes, big tire. So I can't lock up the rears. So anytime I slam on the brakes, no matter how much I have my proportion valve cranked to the rear bias, it always locks up the front. So honestly, this was more just me being a rookie driver. You know, that's the fastest mile per hour I've ever been. It was like almost 152. And of course I was expecting the parachute to be released. And when it wasn't released, I kind of started hitting the brakes, and I guess I got on the brakes too hard. The thing about the parachutes is you cannot hit the brakes before the parachute opens. If you do, it essentially will jerk you back, and it possibly will take the back of the car airborne. I've seen it happen many times. So you always want to be, you know, under power while the parachute opens. So I was accelerating much faster than that 151. My data log shows I went 163 miles an hour before I started. Like, that was my peak mile per hour. So, I mean, had the parachute opened, this obviously wouldn't have been an issue. This did happen both passes. So obviously this is a problem that needs to be addressed. It sucks. I'm heartbroken. I mean, it is what it is. I'm safe, thank God. One thing with my car is I always take safety seriously. You know, I have a full certified roll cage, certified for 850s. I have a window net. I wear a Hans device. I have a helmet, you know, gloves, pants. I'm ready for realistically as much as I can be. You know, fortunately I didn't have to use that stuff. It wasn't really a hard impact, so I'm okay. It's heartbroken, man. It sucks. Especially with the parts that are on this car, you know. Racing beat bumpers are expensive and hard to find. The headlights are, you know, custom. Not custom, but they're expensive. And then I just literally installed these, you know, what, a month ago? So I'll be curious if, like, as far as I know right now, for what I was told, my lights don't work. So let's go ahead and turn the battery on. Let's find this out ourselves real quick. I am curious to know, because that will save me some headache. I would assume that the wiring is pinched. So let's go ahead and turn on my lights. Yep, so I have absolutely nothing on this corner of the car. You can see that stuff works just fine. And then I'm gonna try to hit the blinker. Now this could just be as simple as the ground wire. So if the ground wire got pinched, that could be it. So I can see my blinker in the back's working. I guess the only other thing I can be checking right now, let's check the horn. We'll see if the horn works. So the horn works. So I guess we'll have to dig in. So like I said, the next video is going to be a full breakdown of what I need to fix. I know for a fact I need all 4 tires. I already had the radials. I ordered like another set of radials earlier this year, so I have spare radials. I ordered front tires. I guess these Dunlops are getting discontinued, so I bought, I guess, one of the last pairs from Tire Rack. So I know that's at the very minimum. Like I said, I drove the car back to the trailer under its own power, and it just was thumping. So we got back to the pits, lifted all the tires up, just checked everything, because I didn't know what really happened at the time. But I definitely flat spotted all my wheels. So anywho, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for the support. This is an unfortunate time, but we'll build through it, and we're gonna make the turtle better than ever. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. I'll catch you in the next one.